live. Okay, I'll write down my timing. And little early today. Okay, there we go. I can move this off camera. Okay. Because I have my time started. And I have to remember, I have to set my timing. Okay, and yeah, I'm still organizing my kit. Let's see here. Hello, this is a frugal eclectic, otherwise known as Noodle. And it's like, do not bug me. And just some pretty. Okay, I'll put these up while I'm waiting. Yes, I still have my one moment, please, and oh my giggles. All right, now, let's see. Hello there, my Nemi, my Dot, my Nemi. I get into live chat, and I need to do my, okay, let's see. I have to take this off first before I can control and, okay, there's 80%. Okay, now put this back on. And I'm engaging chat. Engaging. Okay. Now, this is part of Happy Mail that I'm showing. Okay. I do have my fan on in back. Hey, if it's just you and me, Dot, what kind of mischief can we get into? Okay. 26.46 in coffees. We were all out of all the coffee. That doesn't very seldom ever happens where you usually have one or other of the coffees that you use. But this last time we were all out. Kaput, nada. So we had to buy them all at once. And that's how much it costed. Okay. Oh, well. They're better. Happy, joy. You know it, Vicky. My stretching, one moment here. One moment, please. I have my joy, and my other joy up here. One moment. My stretching is a little slow. And joy, you gotta have it. If you don't, I'll put bug finger up your nose. And I got 2 of them now. Okay, now. Okay. I'm putting them back up. Little. Okay, that's, I'm going to put that little diagonal there. Okay, now. Okay, now we got 3 people. It's almost a party. Anyway. If I keep my hands, I got to my art table during Vicky's stream yesterday. And then I went and I managed to get the mail. I actually walked down. But going to walk the mail, it took me 14 minutes to get the mail. And I did use my cane just so I brought my cane along and to make sure that it was the appropriate thing to do. And Okay. Oh, I don't, hello there, Dar. I tend to forget that. Um, I guess it's because I just, you know, if you come, you come. Maybe that's in my brain. I mean, I don't want to force anyone to come or anything. I don't know what my reasoning is that I forget to tweet that I'm on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm so used to someone doing it for me that they just automatically do it. And anyway. Oh, well. Okay. So now, if you have noticed we'll get to you think like, what in the world? What does Tweety Bird and Andy Warhol have to do with one another? Well, today you're gonna find out. I'm telling you. Now, to get back to Pan Dot's question, they're still sore, and that's why I put this on, the weightlifting glove, because it's padded here, and this will remind me if I can take it off here and there if I need to. This one, I have the other one here if I need it, but they're not as swollen. But I can tell you, here, what I did yesterday after I got here during Vicky's stream, and afterwards, what I did to keep my hands moving, but not to stress them out. This was the package that Journey sent me. And I actually cut these. These were pages out of my class book that I decided I didn't really need. And yes, I need more gluing here. Oh, Vicky. And I actually dug. My first one is done, completely empty, and I even dug all of the glue out of there. Surprisingly enough, there's a lot of glue. A lot of glue. Open these, and they're going to be like an installation art after. See, in each one of them, and I glued this masking tape on, and that's how long it took me to do the first glue. On the 7th through the 25th. One glue stick, completely empty. And late yesterday evening, I started my second one. And after I cut these out of the pages, these go into my faces box, I decided that I wanted to fix this up. And this kept my hands active, but not so active that, and that kind of helps keep out anyway, I took the extras from cutting these out, and I just began to layer them. And of course, I kept the barcode, the tracking code, and yeah. And I painted it down a little bit. And this is where my address was. Her address was here, but it was almost ripped off by the time I got it. And see, and I just took some of my collage, my new memorandum paper, and I just did it in here, inside there, And I actually, and this, see right there, that hurts, but it's just a matter. I know that after my session it takes 3, sometimes 4 hours on Mondays when I go, because I have to do the full complement of exercising, and then I get treated, and then he does the deep, the only thing I can say is that he does a deep tissue where he does this exercise, and he told me on Monday he was telling me that this, she used to play piano. I guess she's quite famous. I don't know, but she missed playing the piano. And he did this exercise. He did this massage that he's doing on my hands. And she was like in her 90s at the time. And she just missed the piano. And after 3 to 6 months, I forget the exact amount of time, but she was back playing the piano. But I can't explain it to you, but he gets in because there's this thing right here and there's muscles underneath and there's the joints and stuff, but it's this anyway, and it's like, but anyway. So then the next day, my hands are swollen, so it's just part of that. Sorry. It's just part of that, that process. Okay. But this helped me keep my hands, just by doing this little, leftover collage. I was able to keep, and I just a little bit of measuring in here because I had, and then I actually made 2 envelopes on my envelope maker, and so that I can keep these nice, the little coasters that she sent. And this is where the tea bags and that little ruffle was. Yeah. So, and I'm going to also make her, the part that came off of this is where her address is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a longer piece. I'm going to make a longer envelope, and I'm going to art on that piece that her address is, this part here. And I'm going to prettify it, and then I'll put the address into an envelope, so that when I get in here the next time, and if I happen to do it here on live, then no one sees the address, because I'll stay away from that envelope knowing that it's the address part of it. Yeah. So, but yeah, that kept me, and that's what I did yesterday. And then I also started fiddling. This is a homemade file folder. And see, and again, I just kept my hands bit. I need to incorporate this, make this flow better in here. So I'm still working on that. But yeah, it kept my hands busy, but didn't necessarily overdo it. It gave my hands exercise. Yeah. So glad you have. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. And I started doing that during Vicky's stream, and, okay. I got Happy Mail, and I forgot. Oh, let me double check. I need to remember. Okay. I said hello to Dar, Vicky. All right. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Okay. Roots and Reindeer. And okay. So we got 6 people. And thank you for the thumbs up. Oh my giggles. Okay, now, and yeah, I'm still deciding how I want to do my art table. So I still got stuff sitting out here and everything. But anyway, okay, this is part of my Happy Mail. Moose poop. This is cross-stitched on linen. And it's a little banner. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Like, oh man. And then I'll probably never be able to give this away, but you guessed it, I got Happy Mail from Teresa. Love the letter. But oh wow. Okay. I'll put the address. No, here. I'll put it off camera. All right. I'll put this back in. And I don't know, but you'll see. I may have actually got Vaughn's pink linen. But if that's the case, I'll send it to Vaughn. We'll get that figured out. Okay, I'm going to put this up or over here yonder. And then I realized that I forgot to show my swap jellies. But that's part of Tweety Bird and Andy Warhol today. So I will show you that during that time frame. Now, oh my giggles. This is some fiddly stuff. And I think what I'll do is as I show it, I'll just put it inside this file folder here. This is some of the fiddly parts. And I guess I got, yeah. Now, I don't typically do cute, but this I like. Okay. And oh, mushroom? Yeah. Apparently I got the fishy leftovers, which I love. Oh, here, fishy. I'll do like a little 4x6 little remembrance card for the humor, our past humor. Oh, mushroom. This will go on like, I'm planning on doing a, flattening out a pizza box, cutting off the trim and using what you would call the spine, the back of the pizza box. I'm going to use that as the flexible part, and I'm going to paint it up, and I'm going to prop it up, and then start doing some of these, using it as like a board, a mood board, or that way it's easy, it's thin enough that, and I'm going to put pockets on it so I can put some of my things inside that have, and because I'm keeping the joint, like if you were going to use it for a book, that would become the spine, then that's movable. And anyway, I'll show it to you when I get done. But then she sent me steampunk, a whole bunch of steampunk. Here's like joints, like to pipes. And oh my word, yeah, pipes. Cool. All right. And then, oh, look at this guy. She sent me a fan. The blades. Oh my giggles. Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. I'm going to try to make that functional. And then a whole bunch of gears. Okay. I mean, a lot of gears. And this, I think, she sent me like a valise and things like that. This is the clock handle. And I think that's supposed to be a gear. Okay. And she sent me some of these that you have to fold up. And I know this is a handle to one of them. Okay, now let me put this into the, oops, that's not part of them. Oh, that's just cute. One moment, please. Confound it. All right, all right. Anyway, she took the time to die cut these. And so, okay, here's some more of the pipes. And I love it. All these little fiddly things, which is okay. But, oh, wow. Yeah. And here's the, all right. And this, oh my giggles, guys. She gave me a license to tell her if I want more. She did them down. She listed all the Sizzix dies that she gave me. And if I want more, she said I can ask her for more. And I'm like, oh man, how cute, how fun. Okay, and this is more of the pipe, and that's the weathered clock. And I think that's the one with the handle. It does still have handles, right? Okay. Some of these things I wasn't quite sure what the little, like this, for instance, I wasn't quite sure. This could be a paper metal. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to be the metal corners. There was like 4 of them. And I think it was because she sent me a valise. Oh, let me get the paper. Oh, and she sent me these. Okay. She sent me a vintage valise. And she sent me a matchbox, which is in brown. Okay, this is, and I'm like, ooh, a matchbox. Oh, cool beans. Okay, and I love these bags. Oh wow, seriously, I'm like, these are the little paper bags. See that with the little decal? Oh, I love them. And if you don't have the die and you want them, I think this is the matchbox. I'm not sure though. Now that I see the word matchbox, I'm assuming this is the matchbox. And I'm not sure, this might be part of, maybe this is the matchbox. Okay, brown, matchbox. Let's see. Matchbox brown. This is the matchbox. Okay, this is a pocket frame. Okay. Oh, and there's stitch slots. I go, oh, does she have that, the doohickey die that Janet has? This is a stitched slots. But when I saw this, I instantly thought of that ATC thing. That ATC pocket that Janet did. And these are just those little pockets. And I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what that is. And this is just an envelope. Yeah, I'm like going, okay. And oh guys, she's oh wow. I'm like, ah, look at all this. She's stamped. Oh my goodness. I'm like, can I hug you? Can I hug you? You're being hugged. And this, oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Oh, yum. And light bulb. Okay, let's see. Have I? Hello, Shauna. Teresa. Okay. And oh wow, this is a typewriter. And I looked at that and I go, oh my god, that's a typewriter. But I'd never seen a typewriter splayed out before. You always see it dimensional. You see it dimensional. You never see it flat. But I thought that was really cool. It almost, you could actually do this like for little peacock feathers, you know, or if you were trying to do yeah. You could or do some kind of a bird. You could, because of the way that the keys are flattened like that, and this could be the body, and then the neck and the head could be over here. That could be a turkey. But then see, she stamped them on here as well. Oh man. And oh, the architecture, and this one, it's like I want to learn how to do the goggles. And you just put holes, but then you have to do all the fiddly stuff. And I want to learn to do that. you know, and how, yeah. So that's probably going to be part of my inspiration thing, you know, like with some of my Shauna rejects, you know, yeah, kind of like up there in the little pocket thing I plan to make. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so then, all right, so we have all of that. That's the steampunk that she sent me. Okay. And then, let me, okay, oh, there's more gadget stuff. One moment. Okay, oops. Okay, well, I lost some of the little fiddly things, and that's someone's address on that. Here's some of the linen that she sent. And I got an idea. That's why this is in there. Here's some more of the little fiddly. Now this, I wonder if I could do a, I think that's maybe a part of a pipe drain or something. But I'm wondering now if I could actually turn that in, like, I could trace around it and maybe use it as goggle parts. And I could then, once I have that, then I could trace this and do a darker value. And between tracing and drawing, I wonder if I could get my, at least my initial goggle out of the way. Okay, so I'll put these real quick in here. And I don't want to show the address on the magazine because that's someone else's address. Oops. Oh, well, I'll put it. Yeah, some of the little see, this is what, see, it said Vaughn. And I know you requested pink, but I'll get with her. And if that's the case, then I can just send it to you. You know, it's no big deal. Okay, now, oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. I got me some linen. Like, okay. This one, these on top, I've basically decided that I'm not going to wash because they already have. This one's still a bit stiff. But it's a small amount to the point where this one I want to keep stiff. I want to work with kind of, and like this. This is, yeah, I won't wash this one. But oh, yummy. Let's see, what does this say? It's just some measurements. And oh, yeah, okay. One moment, please. Okay. We'll figure it out, Vaughn. Yeah. If that, and I know, Vaughn, those stamps. It's like, hello. And yeah. Well, I'm glad that I have this because I just don't have the extra money to buy linen. I just don't, you know. And this one, I'll go ahead. It's a little stiff, but it's still soft. And oh, the colors. Oh, guys, the colors. Oh, and this one, it's been echo dyed, I think she said. Oh, man. Oh, I'm like, hello. Just like, yeah, one moment, please, while I just pet my new linen. I'll just pet my new linen. But these are the ones that I don't have to. Now, these are the other colors. And yeah, see, now these are stiffer, and these are the ones I'm going to be, and I felt like, but then someone, I think it was Joan, that said, she wants, just be greedy, Joyce, be greedy. So I said, okay, I'll take this and I'll take that, you know. So these are the other colors that I got. And I think this was the beige one, or it could be the oatmeal. That might be the beige or the oatmeal. But these are the ones that I will, I might keep some of this back. So I have a little bit stiff and a little bit, I want that soft. And then, yeah, all these colors. And then, of course, like, oh, this one actually might be the oatmeal. I don't know. But this one's a little bit heavier. So I don't know. I might keep this stiff because I can feel that's a bit heavier. I know that this is cross stitch linen, or what they use for cross stitch. And I know that some of them, it's been a while since I've done, this actually could be the oatmeal. I don't know, but I like it. Neutrals and greens and peaches. Yeah, I like it. So that's my linen happy mail. And yeah, so there's some little pieces of the gadgets that on the bottom there that kind of went south on me, but you know, we'll get there. Yeah, I will be doing like some stitching, but see, now I have some of this that I can, and some of them are small. Oh, yeah, I have to be careful. This one's small. This is one that I won't be cleaning, and it's been some dyed on it. She's played with. This actually might be the first one it might be a hard thing to which one I'll play with first. Maybe one of these three. I don't know. Yeah. I might, if we have time, I might even cut into one today. I don't know. See down here, this one here says C26. I believe that's short for count. Where, yeah, I don't know. I never really got into the counting part of cross stitch. I just cross stitched. Yeah. Okay, these are the ones that I'm keeping. Okay, these are the, okay. And I'll put Vaughn's on, like I said, okay, then that's for Vaughn. And actually, so that I'm not, I'll put this because of that. I'll put this right on top. Now, one moment, please. Okay, and let's see, do I want to put the card in there? Actually, I'll put the card in the mousse on top because they're going to go on a part of my display here. And if I put them in the box and I know where they are, I'll put the magazine back on top. Okay, I'm going to move the box out of my way. And then so I'm thankful that she was willing to send it to me. I like working with linen, but I just don't. Yeah, you know, I haven't really had the opportunity to get any, and now I do have some. So it's like, okay, all right. Now I couldn't figure. This is my on the other side is full of all the, yeah, because this is my return envelope for my swap paper. So now I'm going to show you the swap papers. Now I have Janet's envelope in here because that's part of what gave me the idea for today's thing. So I have to be careful about not turning that over. And I got that. So, and I decided that I'm going to just keep the swap papers all in that container, the package container. This is a little bit of happy mail, but that I'll show. Okay, so this is the little, and I've gone through this and I put this back and I got some, yeah, this is the Terry bundle thing. And this is what I got from Terry. Little things like this. And yeah, I'm like, oh, yeah. Now here, and I was already thinking, and I know I was talking to myself out loud. This one, it's abstracty. I like it, even though it has a little bit of purple. I can actually add, potentially add this to my Happy Goth, because I do add a little purple into my Happy Goth. And it's abstracty. So this is the one I love. I love it because it's floral. But this one, I'm thinking, okay, what can I do? And because this one, it would take me more time to think. And so I was thinking, yeah. And so, yeah, this one, no brainer. This one, a little think time, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. And this is just a little thank you note, and, you know, thank you note. All right. So we're alrighty. We'll put that there. And then here are, now some of these have their names on them, and I totally spaced. I should have put my name on it, but I didn't think about it. Hello, Kimberly. Oh, so did you get any of mine? I didn't put my name on them, but I know that APG Jamie got one of my papers, and she got one of my, I added a little bit of coffee filter, and I think it wasn't deli paper, but I used my medical paper, my medical tissue paper. And I know she got one of my medical tissue papers. Okay, if you got magazine papers, then you got some of mine. Yeah, okay. Yes, and then I used just some like 28-pound printer paper. Okay, so that was one of mine. That was one of the little extras that, yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got at least a coffee filter. Okay. Okay, so this one here, and this. Now some of these I'm like, oh wow, okay. And others of them are like, okay, what am I going to do with that one? But you see that's part of that, because now that it gets my brain to think. Overall, I like the colors, and I like just the, you know, this does not have a name on it. This one is a K-Berg, and I already got this plan. I'm going to cut, because my favorite parts of this is this right here. The way this, whatever she used, it turned to like a magenta thingy, and kind of this here, it may have been blue, but it turned to gray. And this part here is going to get cut off, and this part over here is going to get cut off. This part, I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. But and it's going to become, there was another part in here. Oh, this one. I don't know who this came from, but these strips here, and this one, and this will get stripped, and they will become an abstract, and I'll probably put some stitching to it. But I already figured out those two. That's why they're together. This one, I don't know. It doesn't have a name on it, which is, big deal. I will cut this out, but before I do that, I'm probably going to do some stamping on it, so that because some people would just cut this out and throw this out. I don't want to throw that out. And it's very shimmery. Woohoo! Yeah, shim shim. Okay, this one. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Like it. Doesn't have a name on it. This one, now see, some people will just trim this off and throw this out. I won't do that. I will, whether I stamp on it or trim some of this off, like 2 inches of it, and then reintroduce it to my jelly plate. I will take it to the edge in some way. This one, cool. Cool. This is a jelly print. This is ours. Yeah, jelly. This is deli paper. This one is interesting. This one, I would probably use this one quicker. And then I'll have to think about this side. Yeah, see, yeah, and you can't help it start thinking about there. This is a K-Berg. Yeah, see, and I can tell even another K-Berg. So I got me some cat. This is and then I'm like, oh man, she did it on double-sided. Not fun. See, she did double-sided, and I'm like, oh man. Yeah. This one. Now this is it's like newspaper print maybe. Now my most favorite is this right here. So this, and my brain, like I said, my brain's already thinking about this. And okay, this I got pictured. This, not so much. This is going to make me work. This part is going to make me have to think a lot more. This one, I've already decided that I'm going to get out all my 1 or 2 I have a few Harlequin stamps. Not a whole lot, but I have a few. I'll get those out, and I have like my my different Harlequin shapes, homemade, found stencils and things like that. And I will just begin doing that with this. And that's what I'll do with this one, because the person already started with the Harlequin. So yeah. Now these, I'm pretty sure we know who these came from. And oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. Can you tell who this came from? She was like apparently a last minute person in the swap. Hello, Pink Rose. Yeah, you got it. And oh my giggles, I'm like, oh, look at that. Look, oh, look at that. And we know it. And oh, look at that. Yeah. And this one, oh yeah. And I'm like, ooh, and the scribbles here. And this is some polka dotted clothing, but this is a building. And I just like, okay. This one, yeah. This one, this one I will probably, and of course, remember, I will, because I take everything to the top. I will, because of the scribbles, this polka dot, I may do this with different kind of circles and incorporate some circles in here. And even maybe let's see, I had, or did I move it? I think I moved it. But I have a stencil from Tumbleweed, Vicky, that's it's like shapes like this, but it's in a design. It's in a design, like an architecture element that I could actually put on top of this with a pen. I could lay that down and incorporate that in here and stuff. Okay, and this one here, this one, look at this. This is actually like cups, and I love how she juxtapositioned. And look at this. See the, like, ooh, Ooh. Yeah, I'm like, okay. And these, a sack, and this is this is a sticker. This is a sticker thing. It's different kinds of information about cancer on the back, but this is a sticker. And I'm like, oh, this is a bag, and oh, and these I'm gonna be putting, these are kind of like Happy Goth, and this is a bag, so I will probably be putting this in my yeah, in my kit. This one, music paper, and I've got me ideas on this one, and I can come back in and I can do some, you know, I can play with this, and then I can do some stamping down here. This, yeah, very shiny, and it looks like mushrooms or maybe some psychedelic flowers. But this is kind of cool, and it's glitter paint. I probably should. I found the liquid acrylic dry. Well, when I do these things, I typically most of the time I just stick with like maybe 6 papers, and because I don't OCD print, I do kamikaze jelly prints. Oh, so I got some of Kimberly. Oh, I got some Kimberly. I got me some Kimberly paper. And this right here, because you can see kind of like a mushroom, or like see, ooh, that gives me an idea. This could actually, you could do a teardrop shape mushroom, right? This just give me the idea that mushrooms don't always have to be squat. Yeah, and I've seen some that like Sarah, I've actually gotten permission from her on some of her on a couple of her mushrooms that I can use them as to use for sketching. Yeah, but see, I could take this right here and yeah, so yeah, ideas. Oh, and this one. Oh my, and I'm like, oh man, this is architecture, and I'm like, oh, look at that, and I'm like, oh, this is nice, but oh, look at that, house plan. So this is cool, and some more of this. This will, yeah, and so I've got. Oh, I didn't see the shimmy. Oh wow, I didn't see the shimmy in this one. But see, these are, for me, these are things, oh, now I can do this, and ooh, I can do that, and oh, yeah. So these right here will get added to in some way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This one's cool. Yeah, this one's cool. No, okay, I kept asking this question yesterday, and no one answered me. Are they still making that speedball plate, or is it discontinued? Because can you get them, if they're still available, can I get them other places in Hobby Lobby? Because I can't get to Hobby Lobby. I can't get to my Hobby Lobby. This one, I'm like, oh, there's like so many. Oh, hi, Helen. And they will have on the 30th. So it's well, I don't do Prime. Yeah, I don't do Prime. But that's okay. Okay, well, so basically $15 or $16. Okay, well, I kind of like the idea as you guys, because okay, all right. This one here, I have purple. In fact, let's see, do I have my purple box right here available? No, I don't. I have a homemade. I actually made this box from scratch. It's about this, maybe a little smaller. It's about this size, a homemade box. And I have that's inside of it. I actually covered it with cloth. So it's but that's where all my purples are. Now I do have some of my fluorescent, my fluorescent purple in my dimensional. I have little bottles of that. Maybe Vicky. Yeah, so that's part of what I'm thinking, Vicky, because I would and I like the idea that I have a homemade well, I've got this thing. I've got this thing that I use. I got this thing and I got the other part of this and the other gadget thing, and I use that as I could put that on here and I could this. So yeah, and you know, and I could use it. See, I could press it like that and that would be perfect. In fact, I also, now I'm thinking about this, I can put my little strips of the one that I cut up, my jelly plate, I can do that as well to that. So this one, I'm like, okay, like I say, I have purple, but I don't have a lot of it. And but it's cool. But then I'm like going like this, and then it starts to shimmer, and I get so busy, I forget to put shimmer. I get so busy playing that I forget. Sometimes I forget to add metallic. And of course, yeah. Of course, I was working within. At the time I was doing this, because I'm exploring my happy goth color, so I had to kind of, This is Ledger, and oh my giggles, oh my giggles. I'm to the point where I want to just, because I love this, I want to cut this off. Forget about this side, although I love this right here. I like that right there. I could trim this off right there because I love that. And then use the rest of this as is the way this shows. And let's see. And then the rest of it is fine. Here's some music paper. This one is different. But see, oh, and I didn't see the shimmer on this one. Now with the shimmer, I'm like, oh. But see, I love the viney kind of thing. But I don't have the dark blue. I like that dark blue, but I don't have it in my Happy Goth. But I might put that in this. And this is APG Jamie. I think this is the only APG Jamie I got. But I'm like, oh, I like that. I know this one here, I like it. And I love that it's not perfect. And for me, I'm almost going, the idea that I have here would be, I have swirlies. Yeah, see, I have a couple ideas. Of course, the idea I have is like to cut out like a rectangle, a long rectangle, and then introduce this back so I have an original piece. Then reintroduce this back to the jelly plate and continue working with it within these colors. And maybe maybe a little bit of the black and the blue here. I can, yeah. And then I could put the original piece back in place and see how that would, this one, I like the colors. And it's just like, ooh, color. Yeah. And here, I like this up here. So I think on this one, what I would do is I would take like a 2-inch strip, and this part I would do some stamping on, and to incorporate maybe some, I don't know, some, I'd have to look and see. Yeah. This is some more ledger paper. Okay. Again, it's interesting because now I have things that I don't typically work with. I work with this kind of greeny aqua, but I don't necessarily always work with purple. And this one, yeah, there's no name. Again, oh no, see, when you do this shimmy, oh my word, look at that. For a minute there, see right there, it goes kind of this gray. And I love that. Love the way it kind of goes gray right there. Now this one I can take in bits and pieces. Ooh, see this one right here? See, like they look like little candy corns. I can take that piece. That inspires me right there. That inspires me. That little chunk there. So I would, yeah. But wow. So I'm going to have fun. I'm going to have fun because this is, I don't have stencil. These are like marks. I'm used to doing this because I, you know, and I have bubbles and things like this. So this one will obviously get cut up. And this little chunk here, I probably would just go this whole thing and then work something here and then emphasize. Yeah, I'll cut this clear across and then I'll trim this down, and then this will become something, and then I will continue to play with this gradually. I'm going to be, oh, this one. Oh my giggles. This, oh, and I realized, oh my stars. This is actually a print. Actually, no, this is this, and I just now realized whoever did this one, okay, I'll keep this out because I will explain. It's easier. Now this is cool. This is cool. Now see, I would take this and this is really cool. I would put this with vintage. I would just put it with vintage because I like doing that oddball. I don't just go, yeah, this would go with vintage. This is nice. Okay, this is what I wanted to show. This is Braille paper. This is Braille. This is cool, and this is Braille. And Yeah. Now this, I just realized now, to see these little marks here, that's the Braille. So the person who did this has had to have at some point um, done, one of the layers was rubbing off on this. They had to have done that. I know the Braille paper is really cool. And I just, like I said, I just realized, and I love the fingerprints. I love the fingerprints here. Yeah, these are fingerprints right here. Yeah, there's a few, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingerprints right there. I love that. Okay. And this one will probably, because it's, I will probably do it this way. Maybe, actually, I think I like it this way, the dark on top. And this will be another one of those harlequin things where I do, hello, Jamie, where I do my, my harlequin. I add to this in the harlequin. But yeah, in fact, let me put the harlequin with, oh, sorry, with the other one. So now today I got a little, remember, I was in someone's chat and Jamie should recognize this one. I got one of Jamie, and I'm actually wondering, maybe. Okay, this, Shauna, you guys know I love Tweety Bird. Oh, I got the bestest. Okay, I love Tweety Bird. And here, this is glue. This is actually tape. See, Tweety Bird. This is, yeah. And then I had to fight, because everyone wanted to put a cat in there. I had to fight tooth and toenail to get Tweety Bird on the swing. And then I ended up with this because Janet did this. It's part of my, yeah, it's glued to the washi tape down with birds, of course. Anyway, and she sent me, and anyway, Shauna took a picture of some of Janet's walls in her collection. And there are times when my husband, he will call me the Tasmanian devil, because apparently I don't know what, but I sound like the Tasmanian devil. Don't know what I do. And then I saw this in one of Shauna's pictures, and I asked her, could you please stamp this for me? And she sent me this. And then I didn't know it, but she also has this Tasmanian devil, and she has this one here. This is the one that got my idea for today's little art thing. And that's why I say Tweety Bird and Andy Warhol. We're going, and what I thought to do is I want to get it was in the 70s, and I did some research, and I went to his museum page, the one that I talk about, and it has like seven floors, his museum. And I got to floor 5, and that was the 1970s. And those pictures, I think I first recognized it in the Working Girl movie with Sigourney Weaver, Harrison Ford, and I get the two mixed up. Oh, I get the, sometimes I get, not, was it Meg Ryan or the other one? Tippy Hedren is her mother, I think. Anyway, I forget now. One of those actresses, not, wasn't Meg Ryan, but maybe it was Meg Ryan. No, maybe it was Griffin. I get those two because they look fairly similar. Anyway, but in Sigourney Weaver's, the part that she played in her apartment, she had an Andy Warhol with her image on it. And I remembered that, and then I saw this, and see the orientation of Tweety. So I thought, we're going to cut 4 of these out. I'll get some markers out or some pencils. I'm still in the process of my kit, so I'm limited in what I could do. But it occurred to me, and I think someone's streaming. Let me, but yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. I forgot. It's been a little over an hour. I need to put my clock. So I will give myself another hour. So I just timed myself for an hour. So what I thought was, we could potentially use some of these jelly prints as, does anyone, when I went looking for oh, that's another thing I have to ask you too, is I went looking to see if they had a specific name for this, where I guess it would be labeled pop art, right? But I thought maybe they had a specific something that they, let me use no, I'll use the scissors. I think it's Melanie Griffith. I think Working Girl. Anyway, but that's the movie that I actually saw, and they did this, the Andy Warhol thing. But anyway, that's my memory of when I kind of first saw. And I looked online and I couldn't see a specific. I'm pretty sure the genre is pop art, but I'm not sure if there's a specific technique, maybe like a pointillism, or something. I don't know. I tried to look it up and I couldn't find anything. So I do have yellow. I do have my yellow watercolor. We'll go ahead and do Tweety in the straw Kimberly watercolor. Yeah, because in this instance, Tweety will stay, yeah. Now, in my case, I want Tweety to stay the same. Because we're using the jelly prints, I will activate this in a little bit. But I thought, let's get this done so I don't forget. Now, there are some, I want this a little traditional, not crazy, because we're using the jelly print. The jelly prints will be the crazy part. Oh, no. Oh, crumb. Well, what can I do? I just colored in not the cheeks, but oh, well, never mind. We'll get it worked out. I did this instead of, okay, now what I can do, okay, what we'll do is, so this one will be Tweety. Okay, and oh, no. This one, I will color it all except for the eyes. That way, at least two of them will match in a sense. And then I can do one a little different, so they're the same but yet different. Okay, so this is just Tweety. And the eyes are white. This is all except for the eyes. Okay. This is all except for the eyes. Okay, I will reactivate that. So what I thought is I would cut like a 4x6 piece, and this will be like an inspiration. Okay, Jamie, thanks. Well, I wasn't sure. Okay, so it's just pop art and that's it. Okay, so now we maybe for those of you who are in chat, you can help me with like the color thing. What would be cute with Tweety? Let's go ahead and get Tweety activated. And the other thing, and I don't know if CB is here, but I know that I'm pretty sure she went there and she did this. I'm also looking at, I'm doing a story, I'm creating a story, backstory on a character that I'm developing. And I'm looking into the, and I know that one of the cloth, paper, scissors back in the advertisement section of some of the cloth, paper, scissors, they had this advertised, this school advertised, but I don't really want to go back through a dozen unless I actually have to. It's the Japanese stitching school where you go over to Japan. Okay, Shauna. I would like to know what that's called. And I actually think CB did something, if not that particular school, she did something like that where she went over to Japan and she spent time learning the stitching and stuff. I don't know. But like I said, I'm developing this. I want to check into this because I'm potentially using it as a part of the backstory to this character. And I want the specific name. I know there's like it could just be Sasiko or Burrow. But I thought the school had I don't know if it's called a technical school or what they call it. So if anyone has information, or if they have like they might have a slang name for it or something that I'm not seeing. Because I tried looking it up and I put Japanese teaching schools, and yeah, I got Sasiko and Boro. And I actually, yeah, I'm like, oh, I actually found some interesting information on that. Okay, now I think in this case, I want to take my brush, or maybe I'll just do with my Bic or my Papermate medium, and I will emphasize the eyes on all of these and the eyelashes before we get into color. But it occurred to me, yeah, that you guys might be able to help me on that. Okay, now I didn't, oh, come on, blot. Here, blot. Okay. It shouldn't affect. If anything, it will add. Oh, look at this. See? Look at that. I like that. Okay. Okay, so there's Tweety started. We're doing some Tweety pop art. And at this point, I've kind of, because see, it leaks, and I don't know, it gets, every time I press this, it draws the color into it. So you don't always get the true color with this. I just kind of, yeah, you know. Okay, we're all right. So now let me get here. I've still got one thing to finish in my class, and then I have to upload all the pictures and everything. Finish uploading the pictures, and I need to get a backing for this. I made this to help with the glare. So it's a slanted thing. But it's I was like, seriously, I know I had oh, here, I'll just do this. My writing pad for my daily journal. I'm going to emphasize the eyes. This is a medium paper mate. I guess I could get my Pentel fine and do it, but I think this will be okay. And I'm just emphasizing the eyelashes and the eyes. Because, you know, that's probably with the iconic that Tata Twata, a putty cat, putty tat. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's difficult to work with this glove on, but on the other hand, it helps keep my hand from getting tired. Alrighty. Got to cut my let's see. Well, first of all, we have to decide. Yeah, I do, but you know, hey. I haven't really, I'd have to get them online. I haven't seen any water brushes at Joann's. And, you know, okay, I think, oh, I have to do the inside one here. Okay. Oh, man, okay. So now, a little over dramatic in some places, you know, like this one, there's a little thicker, but you know, hey. Okay, so there. Okay. I'm like, wow. Oh my giggles. They really like, wow. Like, Tweety had plastic surgery. Tweety Bird had plastic surgery. But hey, is that all right? Now, I think 4x6. These are probably 3/4. Let me measure. Basically 3/4-ish, a little shy of 3/4. Okay, so if I put these, cut them out, and I will go ahead, and they have a date on here. This is 1993. I will go ahead and I will trim out the date, the copyright date. You know, it might look a little funky in terms of the design, but I'd rather have it that way than not. Okay, and you could add a little bit of an element. I could actually, we could maybe add those little Tim Holtz words or something to them to make it like mine in that sense. Okay, so now we, well, you know, if I start out with a 5x7, if I start out with a 5x7, we can go ahead and take this. Well, I guess I could actually work on that. It's not going to necessarily do me. It'd help with the glare too. Okay, let's see. Where's my bag of? I want to try. I want to try to go with my leftovers first before I cut anything. Now, there's that one piece that I don't know. It looked like it came from something. The insert from. Where was my bag of Miss Rose? Huh. My bag of Miss Rose just walked away. The leftovers. Oh, there it is down there. Okay. Let's see if we can find something. Cut it to 5 by 7. And something with a little bit of strength to it. There's some chipboard, paper board. Here's like some paper board. Yes, like all right. I can sand this down. I'll just do this. I'm doing the shiny. Okay, and then we can select what we think. We'll get the measurements because, well, I guess if it looks abstract, actually, if it would be, because they were very, in the original, they were very definitely sized. So if we did them with different strips, and we could take it to the full limit of this. Let me see the full size. Oh, brother, limit size. All right, this is the, so this piece right here is 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4 wide by 8 tall. All right, so just with this here, it's going to be a little bit unusual, which, that makes it even better. All right, so in case I need this, I'll put that back up there. We've got this. Now we have to, we have to select some papers. So let's see. Rotation. Oh, here, sorry. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody. Okay. There. Oh, here. There's 2 of them. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going to go? I'll just kind of, let's see. These are too close. These are too close to them. Okay, put that there. I'm almost thinking this might be a little too busy, although I kind of like the idea of that. But then we'd have to maybe match. We'd have to offset it with something busy, but not so busy. And so that maybe if I went with this one. This one I want to match up with the other harlequin. That's why I have it separate. So if obviously I know that I'd have to look at chat. I could, this section right here, this would be a really humongous. I could maybe even do it this way. That would be very vivid, a very vivid. My thought is I could take and put these on inchies. I wish I had, or you know what I could do? Oh my giggles. We could do a little bit different by, instead of doing a traditional square, we could put Tweety, we could mat Tweety on a hexagon, the big hexagon, and then that's further taking me away from the original style, but still using it as the inspiration. And then, yeah, but right now I'm focused on doing that pop art, the Andy Warhol pop art. Okay, here's the other. Okay, so here's the other. So these are together now. I can put these with the Braille set. Okay, there's the Braille set. So now we need to, all right, let's decide what we're going. Now, okay, this is what we could do. I love this part right in here, so I want to keep that. I really like the way this, so what we could do is on 2 of these, we could do the hexagon. Let's see. We could do it this way. I could do one and one over here, and then have them, what's the size of these? This, ouch, size of the big one is 1.5, right? Yeah, 1.5. Okay. So let's just do this. We're just going to do it. No, I want to do it this way. That's, I guess you could say that if I do have any OCD in me, it's this. This is where the OCD comes out. Where, yeah, yeah. If I have any in me. All right, now, so yeah. All right, so here we're gonna first we're gonna mat these. We're gonna mat Tweety. So then we have a better, hopefully between all of us, we can have a better. I just want him. I want Tweety. Okay, let's see. The ruler is an antique. Yay, keep me satisfied for another 25 minutes. Okay. Okay. Well, no, Vaughn, I'm not, yeah, yeah, I don't need that. I think the OCD, if, like I said, if I have any, if I could claim any OCD at all, it would be in like, it could just, it's not so much a clean thing, although, you know, I'm not overly, I like organizing, but I don't have to have everything organized all the time. You know, I've learned that it's not, I just can't do that. But like I said, if I have any kind of OCD, it would be, I think, in my, and it might not even be considered OCD. It just, I have to have things like cut or trimmed. In my numbers. Okay, I'm trying to get I want the blacks kept. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing. And I think I want the oddity of that space. That's what I was trying to achieve. I want the oddity of just that. I want that copyright to be emphasized as a design element. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that better. Okay. Now this is on sticky. Yay. No, come on, sticky. All right, come on. Oh, seriously. I know it's on sticky paper. La 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 la. Oh, sorry, Vaughn. Don't want to put you to sleep. Hello there, Mo. Yeah, I know. I know. I get that. Yeah. So, I get that there's other issues and, but like I said, if I am OCD, it would be in the, where mm, ruler. Yeah. And that could be, might not even be OCD. That could be something else that they have a label, you know, but, um, okay, so here's this, and what we're just gonna, okay. Oh, I should, no, wait. Um, I'm gonna glue it down. Oh, I'll glue down as much as I can. It's a pretty, right now, that's a pretty powerful glue there. But I will glue it down. And, okay. So there's one. Okay. And let's see. I'm almost thinking that it needs to be, this I'll do 2.5. Yeah, I'll do 2.5. And then I'll do from this. Okay. 2.5. Okay. I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm using it. I'm using it. Okay, the same. Okay, the same. Which one do I want? I think I want this side. I want some of that. Okay. And I have to think rainbow. Do I want this here? I either want this on the bottom or the top. I think it'd be the bottom. Okay, I'll cut out another Tweety. Let's see. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday, dear Momo. Happy birthday to you. Oh, and many more. Okay. 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 All right. All right. There. And yeah. Well, ABG Jamie Edge. I know, but I thought, at the same time, I can pet, if I use it in this little project, I can pet them, but I can still use them, and because, yeah, they probably won't stay some of them won't stay the same. I mentioned already, kind of going through it. Come on. We got this. Come on. Peel, baby. Peel. Peel. Come on. La 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 la. La la. It's the little things. Okie dokie, come on. And this is something I can't cut because I've already cut it down to the point where I'd be ruining it. All right. All right, we're gonna relax. We're gonna relax. Okay, let's see. We need to. Oh, now this could be something. We're kind of doing a bit of pastel, and this time I glue. This time I glue. I glue it. I glue it. I glue it. Now I may on the part that on the two that I goofed, as in this one, I may come in and okay, there's the second one. Okay. Now I'm kind of thinking of a yellow one and a green one. Let's see here. This coral could be different, or I could do this here. I actually think I like this. Okay, it's not going to hurt to punch. Ow, that one hurt. Now, if we were going strictly matchy-matchy, then that would be cool. Okay. That right down there might work. All right, let's go ahead and punch. I said this corner, I think. No, it was this corner. But then that would be white. Let me see. Can I bypass the white? Just barely. Okay, I will bypass the white. Oh, hard. Ouch, ouch. All right. There's that part. We'll cut these puppies out. And I think I want to keep this. I want to keep that. I like the little, I can actually do some sewing. I can keep that little piece of plastic and I can actually use it in some of my stitching. Judy. Okay, Mo. Okay. All right. Oh, Ruts, you are special. Oh my giggles. I'm keeping that. Okay, now, come on. We can do this. Sweet spot. Come on. I think, oh yeah, see, I found the sweet spot. Oh my giggles. 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 La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, now. Kimberly. You guys. Okay. Eileen has 5 nostrils. Judy has 6 chins. Okay. I don't want to cut off Tweety's eyelash. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. La 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 la. Okay, now. Oh man. Sweet spot underneath the eye. Right there. Come on. Prove me right. Come on. Yep, sweet spot. Come on. A little stubborn sweet spot. There we go. All right, now. Well, I put the hexagon punch in because I still plan on doing some stitching, and I wanted some shapes. I can't find my square punch. When I find it, the square punch will go in here because technically I put both of them in here at the beginning when I put the kit together. But okay, we now have these done. All right, and I'm assuming that you guys are going to say, do these go together, these go together. They don't match, but they go together. And we may want to touch these, we may not. It'd be kind of cool to have a diamond in the middle. And we could emphasize that with like some ink or something. We could, trade. Okay, so there's that. And just because we're working with this big piece, we can always kind of offset them down here if we want, or we can have, I would like to have them wherever we put them, up here in the high corner, or we could do them ombre, which would be this way, I think. Light, and then or maybe we can play around with that if we wanted to kind of do an ombre from left to right. Or we could actually like do a sewing pattern Oh my giggles! Because that would give a nod to the sewing, like the sewing stitching. You know, we could do this, and we could put them on. We could do them on the diagonal, and that would it would still it would be far enough away from the design that it wouldn't be. But that would be kind of an interesting thing too. Do them as a stitching like you would a quilt. That could be a way of doing it. Now we have to, my thought is on the back we can do 4 different. I'm reading chat. That's why I'm okay. So here, all right. Now let's decide. Are we deciding? Are you guys just gonna let me do it? All right. Let's see here. Now here is where we could potentially get a little crazy, and we have all this space. It was 4 3/4 by 8. My thought is I want 4 segments. They can be short. One can be like a 2-inch and the rest long. And then it would have to be like, if I do 2-inch here, maybe 3-inch down here. We could work with the same. We could work with the same papers we used, or we could go totally, really, we could go Space Cadet, but it would still have to look somewhat normal. Let's see here. I kind of like this here. We could do, this is very bold. Okay, we'll do a 2-inch. Actually, we'll do 2.5-inch off of here. And on this one, I will just do some mark making real quick, because I want to use all of this. I don't want to just cut this off. I want to use all of this. So we're going to do a 2.5 by 2.5. Okay. Or actually, no, 2.5 by 2 3/4. Okay, because after all, yeah, we don't have to, it doesn't have to be absolutely. Okay, so now, and I'm doing this a little at a time, because once I get this on, I do this piece, and then I can glue, I know I can measure, and I can be more precise. Use this side. So let's see, let's just do some simple marks. Let's do some lines with the black. We'll just do some simple lines, and we're bringing in the white into, we're drawing the white part into the design. Now, for the mark making, I can take, this is a piece of plastic that you get off your plastic silverware, and I just wrapped it around and I glued it. And this actually does mark make. Okay, we can do some of this. And this is Quickie. This is, oh, I pressed 2. This is Quickie Mark. It gives kind of a fingerprint thing, but you don't have to get your finger. You don't have to necessarily get your, your. Okay, so there's that. So we've got this. Now let's see anything else that I can add. Just real quick, I can take a gander at any of my stencils. There. Oh, hey. Well, I could do. First of all, when we've got that part done, let's decide if we're going to do it this way. I almost want it this way because you have a little bit of that white relief in between colors. Okay. All right. All right, so let's see. I want just a little more emphasis in the dots. I want some dots. Now that's my felt tip. Here, this is my Paper Mate. I'm going to use the dots on the feather. Here. You can see them, but you can't see them. Okay. And okay. Not perfect, but you can see a little bit better. And we'll kind of we'll do it this way. Okay. Okay, just a little hint of that. Okay, now we're going to, this is where I want it, right up here. Okay. I showed this, well, okay, I showed this at the beginning, but yep, it's completely dug out. I did all of the glue, and this is how long it took me to use that glue stick. June 7 through to the 25th, the evening of the 25th, and then I'm keeping track. Alrighty, now I'm not looking at chat right now. Come on, up, push, 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 push. Okay. All right, so she doesn't want to help with color choices. Okay. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Yes, because remember this, I saved up the money to buy these, the 12 of them. And so, like I said, like I told you before, I actually dug out all the glue because I'm doing this. I want to find out exactly how long it takes me to go through these 12 sticks. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much do dar. Yeah. And this will probably end up being an installation of some kind, an art installation. You know, oh yeah, like an Andy Warhol or something, you know, yeah. But anyway, yeah, an installation of some kind, an art thing. Now, all right, so here we've got that. We have to keep in mind that we've got the 4 Tweeties here. All right, let's choose another. First of all, it'd probably be smart to measure what I have to look for. All right, so the next thing, oh, that's not glued down, which is fine. I can, you know, it's okay. It'll get glued down. Okay, now we have, I could do a 2-inch. This is 5 1/4 long. And I could do a 2-inch, and in that one, this would be wider. Ooh, that might be kind of cool. Okay, so 2-inch by 5 1/4. So let's see here. No, that's the wrong place. I keep that one. That one I keep. That's my original one. It's all pieced together. So now let's see. I don't want to duplicate these, but they need to go together. All right, this is very bold. If I use this, it would be this, and then, but that's got glitter on it, so I might not want to do that down here. I know it would go with this, but then we might have to square these off in white or beige to make that work. You might have to do that anyway. Okay, let's do, it's similar, like in this, see, that's similar. This is similar, but this is different. Because see, it has that, yeah. It's similar, but it still goes. But this is a little different. This goes gray and blue, depending on how you go. Okay, so let's see here. And what's going to stay cohesive is my mark making right here. So I will go ahead and I will use this because that's going to be the consistent. Not only is the hexagon consistent and the actual way I cut the Tweety bird out, but this will give another consistency here. So I will I will do the 2 inches first. I don't need the arm. I'll do the 2 inches first. And then make the decision on, okay, which one do I want? I think it's this one. Okay, this was 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Okay, and I will turn it around like that. I will mark make, and then that becomes that piece there. Okay, now, okay, I hope you guys are okay. Now we do some mark making here, and I'm just gonna like really keep it simple. I'm gonna actually bring some of the This basically, I'm actually going, I keep it because of this here, and I know that it's 2 inches, and this is basically rubbed clear. I can still see, but I also use it for when I do paper. But this one I kept because I want to reconstitute the lines on this one because of the holes. So let's see, they're still kind of there on that end. All right, so let's see. I'm just going to do some coming into the actual design and just make some marks a little bit here. And then I think we'll just kind of keep it to these basic, use the same things. I'm going to do this a little bit slanty instead of straight. Do a bit of a mix. Come on. Okay. And I'll do the same, this thing here. And I will, I don't know. Don't do that. Stay. No. All right, fine. Don't stay. All right, let's do it this way. We're gonna okay. I should, well, I'm almost to the glue point. Now, do I like that or is it not dark enough? I may have said that wrong, but that's okay. I like the way this is 2 inches here, but yet there's still more here, and yet I like the way this lines up. See that? I didn't even think about that, but I like the way this lines up with that. So there's another odd consistency. Now, do I want anything? I can be a little bolder. Let me use a brush, my Tombow brush. I will just do the dots this way. And if some of them are a little bit darker than the others, that's okay. It's similar, but not the exact same. Bring some up in here. Okay. And if I need more at the end, I can always, okay. This goes down. I may regret that, but that's okay. I'm learning that I do have to have my glue paper down underneath this, but sometimes I don't do that. Okay. Oh, not too bad. Yep, not too bad. All righty. And it sticks up, it sticks off the paper a little bit. Let's just I'll just fold that under. I might art on the back of this so that I can flip it when I want to. Okay. So here is, if I do it quilt style, then it would almost be like that. I'm not sure though. I almost like it the other way, which, let's see, I had it like this. This was the original way I had it. That's the original way. Put this back for now. Now we've got 2 more set. Oh, we have to measure. Okay. And then I have to, if I make this longer, then there's going to, no. There would be a little bit of a gap there. And that could be where I do the first one. Then if I have it, and then this one, I could keep it in the original way, but actually do it this way, more of a quilt style. I like this color combination best. So let me, one moment, please. All right, we have now at just a little over 2 hours, but I would like to finish this if you're willing to stay around for a bit. Oh, okay. Okay, I missed. Okay. Oh, I didn't even ask. I didn't even pay attention if she said her name phonically or whatever you want to call it. Let me double check. Okay. Yeah, my mind conjures up kind of pretty ways to say it, but then, you know, we're talking, yeah, you in chat. Yeah, I guess Judy is the one who is talking to, oh, okay. If that's a gap, because I want this to drop, this segment here to drop, but then because this is extra wide down here, there is going to be a bit of a gap. So then that makes it easy, because then I could take this first one, and that's where Tweety would end up being. That's kind of like a no-brainer, unless I put washi tape there and added that fifth, that layer, you know, that here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and added washi tape here is that fifth thing. And then I could potentially put Tweety anywhere. All right, let's see here. This is, no, this way. Now do it this way, because this is the one. Okay, we've got 2 and an 1/8-ish. So I will do 2 and actually I'll do 2 1/2 and just fold it under, you know, fold it back under, glue it under. So that makes it easier on me on that way. Now this one, okay, so it would still be 2, because I would fold anything that hangs over, I'd fold it on the back side. So then I could literally do 1, 2, 3, 4. I could do 4 here, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but this would be wide. And yes, there would be this little piece here. I could actually put a piece of washi tape in just that segment. I could measure that little segment. Okay, that's what I'll do. And okay, so I'm going to do 2.5 by 4. So now we need to find, I've got my next measurement. We've got, you can still see them over here. This is my original, but I kind of like it in the quilt. This is my original color. The way I like them like that. I think I like them better, but I actually think I like it in the more of a quilt way, like this. And kind of offset a little bit, but still quilty like. Okay. So let's see. We're going through. We've got this. All right. I could probably put this up and give me a little more, at least the idea of more room. So let's see here. What do we have left here? Ooh, I wonder. It would be better down here if I did it that way. And I would want to keep it in the way of it. So I don't think this would work unless I did this first and then changed this. So let me see if this would be too putrid. And I don't mean this is putrid, but the combination together might end up being a little bit more oddball than I normally get. Okay, let's see. Unforgettable. Yay, distilled water. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, I wouldn't be that. And then, wouldn't be that bad. But that's a possibility. I'm not ruling that out. But I would have to change my measurements. Now, I could go really dramatic, but then see that'd be too, that will end up being too close, I think. And then we have Tweety. Let's see. There's those stay together. The Braille. Ooh, okay. How about, let's check this one out. This one, that's a little too different. A little too different. Now, the other thing I could do, and I could take, because they're in different, oh my stars, take this and more of this, but because they're the same thing, but they're in a color block, but they're in different proportions. Oh my giggles. I think that's what we're going to do. This is what I have left of this one. And let's see, where's the other one? Not there. What did I do with the other? That would make more sense to go ahead and different proportions. Okay, what did I do with the other? Okay. Oh, right there. Okay. Now, we've got, now that we can put this over here and get them off my keyboard. Yeah, it would be cool if we could get this done. Okay, now, Yeah. Okay, so it would only have to be, yeah, so this wouldn't work. So I'd have to, the only other thing that is similar to this would be this one here on top. Now I could do that. And I actually think I like that because it's similar. And yes, it matches the peach, but I could, oh, we could even do this. See, we could fingernail polish the edge to give it that metal look. Okay. I like this idea here. Okay, so then, because this doesn't look right here. It's too much I don't want necessarily this to be the same over here. All right, so, and yeah. Now I could do this like that, but then there'd be a long here. And I'd have to, and there's nothing wrong with me trimming this, cutting this full width, and then right here, cutting this so this sticks out. You know, and having this, so there'd be, oh, I like that right there. That's kind of cool. But I'd want it, I would actually cut this to make the, I would keep this for something else. Okay, I think I got my combination. So what we'll do here is we're going to, I want to find something other than this. So I think what I want to do is to get one of my, okay, where's my box of, here, my box of homemade stamps out. And let's see about, we can do this. I'd have to take my thing off. We could do this for the dots. Let me take this off. Okay. We've got this. Here's my here's a houndstooth. That actually might be, we can try it. Or we could do this like this. We can try it. It's not going to hurt. I can always cut something else. So we've kind of got these things here. Now, black ink. All right. And it did ink, right? Okay, we'll do a little bit of this. Oh, there's also that on the back. So, but I'm going to put a little bit of my circle in there. Now that's adding a little too much, but we can tone that down. That was a bit of a mistake, but we've got we still have to do the lines, and I didn't cover that up. I almost want to do something different color, but we're not going to do that. Now here, because I made a little bit more of a statement there than I wanted, we're going to offset that with a little more detail in these lines here. Kind of do a little bit of incorporating these harsher lines right there. Okay. Now we just have to make a decision on whether I want. Ugh. Oh, I forgot about this. Let me just add thumb. It works much better with the thumb. There. All right. Now I just have to decide. I think I want it like that. Although, yeah, I think I want it like that. This would be okay, but then it's different enough, but I think I actually like this best. Okay, so that's the way I will roll with it. And hopefully, oh, let's see, Saphia. Let's see, what did Saphia drop in and just randomly? Nope, not quite yet. I want to actually finish this. The ideal, it's small enough that, you know, it's small enough and I don't specifically have to do anything. Part of my, I will check to see if I can get my wobble in, but sometimes even the second day after, I can't always do all of my exercises. So I have to, but I can't walk and exercise at the same time. I might just walk. Today is my exercise with a little bit of wobble in a wobble chair. So, ooh, now see, that gives me incentive, ooh, to, do something. I could take my, my blue-black PBL that I have, that iridescent blue-black, and, oh, wow. Now, see, I like that. Oh, I goofed. Oh, I goofed. Crumb. I goofed. Confound it. This was supposed to be here. So let me see. What can I do? 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 Okay. What can I do? To bring that pink back in. That bolder pink. Okay. I can tint it with a little bit of a pastel, or I can go right to my Faber-Castell. This will give me a little bit of just a hint. I'll have to water activate it. Okay, it's wet. See, and you're getting some of the Tweety Bird color in there. So I don't know what went wrong with it, but okay, so there's a little bit of color. You get Tweety Bird in there and whatever that color was. It's a little bit darker. Violet red. A little bit more. Don't want it too dark. Okay, and blot. Oh, and I'm the same paper that I blotted with before. Oddly enough. Okay. So that's a little bit different, a little more emphasized. Oh, that makes me irritated when I do that. All right, so now we have to measure this last segment. Measure. And what I will do, so we are at, yeah, so this is 6. So I could actually do 6.5 if I wanted to, or 7. This is, ooh, right there, I think. 1, 2, and 3/4. So I could actually do 3 and then fold it over. All right, so 3 by 6. Oh, all right. Oh, at least I caught it. That wasn't comfortable. Ouch. All right. Ugh. Oh man, that was not comfortable. But I caught it. I caught it. Yeah, I caught it. Sometimes I've learned that just let it go. Let it fall. And this time no, I don't want to. And I probably should have, but all right, so let's see. We're going 2 inches. Actually, we'll just do 1.5 inches on this one. And I'm measuring from the top here. You can't see it. Oh, you can't see it because this is all crooked here. But I'm taking that measurement, so it's 1.5. So that's where. And actually, over here it matches. All right. And that's left over. Now I have a straight edge to work from. And all right, let's hold on. I remember I wanted this. So before we do too much else, I want to make sure I have this segment trimmed the way because I want to potentially, I want to use this part here and I want to use this part. So this, okay. Now we're going 3. Now, do I want the shimmy in there? The little bit of the, what do I want it dull? The dull, I think I'll use the dull side. This side, okay. And we were going to go with just 3 inches, okay. Alrighty, now, all right. So that's about, no, I better measure that because I need that to be accurate. I don't want to cover that up. You might then just cover it up, but no. So we're looking at, it doesn't really have a complete measurement. So let's see. I'll go 3/4. I'll do 3/4 by 1/2 inch. So let's see here. This is where it's going to go. So what I'm going to do is I'll turn it over and I will, that's the corner. I'll put this up because I'll just cut it with my scissors. I'm going in 1/2 inch. There's the 3/4. Okay, where's the 3/4? I'll go right about there, and there's the 1/2. Okay, so we're gonna basically do that and this here. It's not perfect, but you know, we're okay. And yes, I'll keep this little bit. And it'll just go in, well, right there, it'll go in that little pile there. All right, so let's, oh, here we go. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow. That is nifty. All right, now this gets all glued. Yay! We're almost done. Okay, I want to kind of maybe give it a little more, but let's see here. Just on the look of it, I would say Syrian. Oh, Vaughn, it's not shameful. Not shameful. You're creating, I'm assuming. Oh, that's cool. The glue mark is taking on the, see the point there that I have? I wonder if that will show up in my, on the other end. And I think I will douse Tweety with the fingernail polish on the edges to just give it that little bit of distinction. And this needs to have the lid on it. Oh, I was going to glue it to that thing. No, 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 no. All right, so here we match up here. Match up there. Okay. Oop. No, 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 no. This has to, I don't want it overlapping. It just has to match. Oh, it overlaps a little bit there, but you know, I can't do much about that. Now, here, I'm going to, there. Oh, you can see the gold. Come on. Well, guess what? We're going to do this again. And we'll do this on the edge. Now, if I decide to do, we'll lay it down and see if I need to add anything. Okay. Okay, now I had forgotten about that, but you know what? That's just a little added. We're going to make sure there's enough glue on it. And we'll just bring it around, wrap it around the front. Okay. Oh, we got it done. We got it done. Come on. All right, now we have, yeah, it needs to pop. It needs to pop. And I really do like that quilty angle. So now we're going to we have the background done. We're going to do Tweety Bird. We're gonna metal them up. And yes, woohoo, it smells like fingernail polish. Whoop. Drip into the container. Bye, Jamie. You're welcome. This is my newest fingernail polish. You know, sometimes you just need to buy something and you don't really know what, and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. I buy fingernail files. Ooh, I like that. Take the little extra time. Let me see if I can do. Okay, this one got a little bit wide, but you know, hey, that's okay. And oh, wow. Okay, we'll load up. And taking my time because I like the, actually on this one, I like the thinner. I like the, and this is a new, it's actually metals, like, you know, your rose gold. I don't know what this is called. I think I got it because I liked the champagne-y, what they, you know, that almost platinum gold. Yeah, see, I have it right there. Okay, this is going to be, okay, this is the side that has a little bit close in some areas. I guess it doesn't really matter. It can be a little bit, you know, I'm not after the perfection. In fact, I'm going to go with it. This is going to be huge. This is going to be skinny. Okay. Bye, Vaughn. Oh, wait. Thank you, Vaughn. Let's see here. Oh, I said it right. Oh, cool. Apparently I said it right. Oh, that's nice. Okay, see, that's what was going on in my head. And you want to sometimes in your head they sound really cool, but then when you actually say it, it's like, okay, that didn't come out right. Now, see, that to me that's pretty. I like the way that's said. That you emphasize the syllables instead of like atelier. You don't in the word atelier, you don't take the time on it. You have to say it fast. Atelier. Not, you know, yeah. Anyway, yeah. And that word took me a long, I had to actually find I knew I was saying it wrong, pronouncing it wrong. I finally found a verbal, one of those verbal definition things. And how many times I heard that repeat, until I got it right. And I always, my word association for atelier is Attila the Hun. Attila the Hun. Atelier. Yeah, that's how I remember it. Maybe kind of an odd thing, but you know. Okay, now I think I want, because I'm adding glitz to this, I might want to add some glitz, just kind of do some quick brush strokes with this. Okay, so this is them, Tweety, all metalled up. Now what I'm thinking is I'm just really do some quick slashes of the metal paint, the metal fingernail polish. Just do some, whether it gets covered up or not. Oh, that doesn't, this needs to be glued. That needs to be glued down. So I can come back with my slashes of, and if you want to look for it, it's called metal finish. It doesn't necessarily, it's long lasting, but if you're doing heavy duty stuff, it does, you know. Yeah, it's just called metal nail polish. Let's see, this one's called gold coin. Let me get this glued. Let me see if I can. Elephants, every time, they never forget either. Oh, Sapia. You have so much going on in your brain. I never, oh, wrong one. Wrong one. Empty one. Oh my giggles. Oh my giggles. I just fingerprinted myself, but that's okay. Actually, the finger smushing your fingerprint in that looks kind of cool. Okay, here we go. We're going to, let's see. This is the part that I don't like about the wider mouth, but that's okay. You know, it's a learning curve in some ways. And wow, I ended up with a lot. Let me just pull some of this off here and stick my finger in there. Let me move Tweety. Yeah, this is much better. I can just glob it down here on this. Okay. And just out, 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 out. Okay, now we can do more metal. More metal. Swish, swipe, swoosh. Boo. Oh, 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 oh. Uh-oh. Like it. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Like it. Now we're just going to kind of do this. Do some smushing. Okay, and okay. Woohoo! Now, confound it. Make sure you're all dry. Oh. Ah! Oh, good. You didn't get speckled. All right. Let's see here. Hey, don't you stick. No, this way. I knew it was something. This is the way I liked it, but I liked it in the quilt way. And then the peach goes here and here. Okay, now what I'm seeing, I need some emphasis. So what I will do is I'm going to glue one at a time, and then it's going to get a black. Once it's glued down, I'm going to emphasize it in black. And I want the, oh, and I probably just glued. Oh man. It's all right. Oh good. Tweety, oh yeah, Tweety got a little bit. Oh well. That's okay. Life happens, Tweety. Yeah. You have a blemish now, but you know, hey, life happens. You just have to suck it up, Tweety bird. Okay. It's not a disaster. And I want it kind of right there. Remind me not to do that. Let's just do this down here. And I could even, if I want to, I could do, like I mentioned before, I could put some, maybe some Tim words right here. Okay, do I want brush or paper mate? I think let's start with the paper mate, black. And I just want to do, I want to trace around the hexagon shape. Oh, that got a little bit bold. Yeah. This is for inspiration. It's not so much to give away as a gift or anything. I saw that and I go, oh, you know, and then as I was touching these, I go, oh, ooh, I could do that Andy Warhol pop art thing. And I could use my new jelly prints. Okay, so now I'm going to, this is the next one I glue. And I want a little bit, oh, no. Man, this was skinny paper. Just saying, that was skinny paper. Oh, and I did it again. Oh, Tweety, you're so fine. How's that for an earworm? Ah, Tweety, you're so fine. And I don't know. Okay. Oh my giggles. 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 Can I get that piece of paint off? You don't need a sparkly beak. Okay, you have a beauty mark. Tweety, you now have a sparkly beauty mark. La 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 la. And you're not glued down. How dare you not be glued down? You better be glued down, you confounded corner, you. Yeah, I'm talking to my inanimate objects. Get a bug finger up your nose. I know you got glue. Stop moving, you blooming corner. Confound it. Well. Noisy blooming corner. Now, you got enough glue? Ow. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, that was not happy. Okay. So far. You so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Yeah, that's the one, Safia. That's the one. Yeah, but yeah, how's that for an earworm? Now, see if I don't know where they specific. I know they're in my kit. I think they're actually in my pouch here. My very carefully move that out. Move that down. I think the words I'm looking at are in here. I left it in here. I think. Yeah, here. We might find some words to go. You never know. See, yes, they would stick over a little bit, but they would be different. Maybe the black ones, they have black or white ones. Oh, cover Tweety up. You don't put Tweety in the corner. Oh, brother. Movie references. I don't know if Hey Mickey, whatever, you're so fine in a. Oh, this is pretty. The blue glue on the lavender. Now, are you down? You got enough glue on you? All right. Don't bug me. I'm telling you what. All right. Don't move either. Don't you swish. Uh-huh. I know. I'm talking to inanimate objects. Don't bug me. Do not bug me. Oh. There. I think that's the last one. Now I got that going in my head. Oh, brother. Sorry, Vaughn. I don't want to put you to sleep. Smush it. Smush it. Smush it. I'm the very model of a model major general. And I don't know, and I drink minerals. I don't know. That might be. Okay. We got some sparkle. We got some sparkle. All right. Now, let's see if we can find some words for this puppy. Oh, Mickey, what a pity you don't understand. You take me by the heart and you take me. Oh, my giggles. Okay. Now, we're almost done, people. And it's 2 hours and 51 minutes and 54 seconds. Just saying. Now, we have white or we have black. I wonder what would be more dramatic. Okay, let me see here. Oh, I almost think the black. Let's go to the black. I haven't used a lot of the black yet. Lifetime Everyday Chronicles. The Tweety Bird Chronicles. Imperfection. Discover. Embrace. Let's see. Treasure. Treasure Tweety Bird. Treasure Tweety Bird. Let's see. Place. Time. Let's see here. Tweety Bird has been with me since I was a young child. So I think friendship. I want friendship. Because, yeah, and Tweety Bird is still with me. I still like my Tweety Bird. So we're going to put friendship. And also friendship, I'm here with you guys. Some of you I have never met. And I might not ever meet some of you. But we have a friendship of sorts. And that can also represent the Tweety. I've had a friendship of sorts with Tweety Bird all of my life. And I like how, see, here's the copyright, but see, it just kind of snugs right up in there. That's one of the reasons when I was thinking of cutting that, cherish, imperfection. We all have imperfection. Tweety Bird has imperfections. Okay, come on. Out you come. Okay. Imperfections. Friendship. Imperfections. And I'm glad that Kathy bugged me to do the swap. And I got me other people's jelly prints to play with. Some of it will take me out of my comfort zone, and others will just be, oh, hey, old home week, you know. This one, I oddly think I'm going to leave that little gap right there, that little hot pink gap. Okay. Friendship, imperfection. Okay. Let's see here. Every day. Sentimental, but okay, let's see. Friendship, imperfection. I like the everyday. Some either that was a tweet or that was someone streaming, or it was a text. Let's see. Enjoy beautiful. Let's see here. Adventure. Always. Okay, come on. My hand is, yeah, come on. It does, sometimes I have to, okay. Always. Let's see. I can do love or embrace. Let's see here. Friendship, imperfection, always. Creative, maybe. Because when you read this, always creative, always create. Come on, blue. Okay, you're not showing blue this time. Okay, let's see. I could do always down here or always here. Let's just do it the way I came around. Okay. And let's see here. Express, always laughter. Friendship, imperfection, always. Adventure. I like the everyday. Actually, I like capture too. Here's creative. Believe. Inspire. Inspiration, discover. There's laughter. We could do laughter. Friendship, imperfection, always laughter. And there's enjoy. Deal with it, Tweety Bird. Is there one that says blemish? Smemish, that's life. Deal with it. Deal with it. Okay. I think, let's see, where was laughter? I thought I saw laughter here. Here's laughter. Okay. All right. We can put laughter upside down. Should I put laughter upside down? Tough love, Tweety. Okay. Because I think I want to put laughter upside down. Okay, guys, don't hyperventilate. I'm putting laughter purposely upside down. Okay. And, oh my giggles, 3 hours and 17 seconds. But there's my pop art a la Andy Warhol. Yep, my pop art, my shimmy pop art hyperventilates. Okay. Yeah, yeah. And I think I have to round the corners, guys. I'm sorry. But let's see. I'll leave one corner sharp and the other round. The other three, that you guys know, that's kind of that's one of my little signature thingies. I'll leave this one pointy, and I will do this. Actually, I'll do this at a 1/4 inch. And if I decide, I can always do a 1/2 inch. Ow, that was hard. Okay. Oh my giggles. We got it done from start to finish, and it wasn't too bad. Now, see, I could do another one with just, this would be a really cute idea, not with Tweety so much, but I could take these and actually punch out the hexagons and actually quilt them. You know, put them, glue them down onto like, and then actually do some stitching on them. Take like, oh my giggles, take one each of all of these papers that I got, punch out a hexagon and make a quilt out of it, and literally have that as a piece of um um and that could be a way, um yeah, to be, and I could even do the small hexagon. Of course, when you do these, they're such a, there's only a 1/2 inch difference in them, but when you start using them in a quilting thing, sometimes you can get a little bit funky, you know, when you use both shapes, both sizes. But that would be kind of a cool thing to literally you know, do a quilt out of all of the well, except maybe for the stuff that Terry, I might not do that, but the actual bigger pages, that, yeah. Ooh, see, and I could, yeah, and I could put that, I could maybe put that on a background like this. Yep, we got it done. Oh my giggles, we got it. Oh, the funky. We are here to show you how it's for you, Kimberly, because oh my word. I was trying to explain my husband, or Safia, I was trying to explain you to my husband the other day. And he was actually going to look up the town of Safia. Explain, yeah. And it finally, it almost, yeah, and because I don't know where you're from. I know the general area of where you're from, and you don't have to tell me. It's just, and he was going to get his phone out. He was going to help me, and this is fine. I love that he was going to help me. And I says, no, her name is Safia, and oh, and I think he could have, like, you know, like, because apparently I said something that made him think the town of Safia. But anyway, we got it cleared up, Safia, just so you know. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know why my phone still to this. Well, it hasn't done that for a while. It hasn't said that you're my dad. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, guys. Well, oh my giggles. Safia Land. But okay, so I have a planet, Safia. So you're saying you have a planet? So is our planets compatible? Okay, so you're back there. Okay. Okay, so you're over the pond. Hello, May. I don't understand why. I don't understand why my phone thinks you're my dad. I just don't understand it. Because I don't have a conversation. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense of why my phone thinks you're. Yeah, you're not my daughter. Okay, guys, and May, we're on the way out. If you just came in, and this is what we did. I did my rendition of Andy Warhol's pop art from the 1970s, where he did, and I used Tweety Bird, and I did it more in a quilt. I did it more in the quilt style instead of squares. Yeah. And yes, laughter's purposely upside down. Okay. Okay, guys, I love you, and thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, okay, and if you must, Safia, get some rest. Yes, Okay, now. All right, yeah, and I better get my over here, because sometimes YouTube decides to go quickly, and other times it takes its time, and then you don't know where your thingy went. All right, guys, I'm out of here. All right. Oh, Janice, I didn't know you were here. Oh, no, yes, I did. Yes, you chatted, but I didn't specifically say hello to you. That's what it was. Okay, show or hide. All right, I guess I show. Okay. Silly side out. Silly side out. Yes. Her and Dot and her copper stick. Yeah. Yes, and I have painting and my thing is dusted, so don't get, of course, you can't see the dust from it slanting. Okay, anyway, I'm out of here. We got to get out of here, okay? And I can't, I forget, and I'm expressing myself, and I end up stretching this backwards because I'm talking with my hands. I go, I can't do that. That hurts. All right, I'm going to end stream now. I better say bye. Bye. Love ya. Now go. Okay. Do not bug me anymore. No. Okay. All right. So in stream. Okay. I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Here it is. All right. End.